Hello everyone! We are going through the Bible to find the importance of Christmas. Today's block has a well on it. A well is where people get water from. They would take jugs and fill them with water to then take back to their home so they could have water that day. Now yesterday, we talked about a man named Abraham and the promise that God made to him. God promised that he would send the Savior through Abraham. And God kept his promise, and he gave them a son named Isaac. But Abraham and Sarah didn't always keep their promises. Hagar lived with Abraham and Sarah. They didn't always treat her very well. She did everything that she was told, but it never seemed like enough. Sarah was jealous of Hagar, and it's really hard to be jealous and loving to someone at the same time. One time, Sarah was so mean that Hagar ran away out into the desert. It looked like Hagar was going to die all alone in the desert because there wasn't any water. But God saw right where she was. God heard her when she cried and provided her with water. And then God promised to give her a son too. Hagar went back to Abraham and Sarah, but they still weren't very nice to her. So after a while, Hagar left again. But this time, she took her son with her. And just like last time, they were wandering around in the desert with no water. And just like last time, Hagar began to cry. And God saw her, just like last time. God saw her and gave her and her son water. God was with Hagar, even when Sarah wasn't nice to her and she felt alone in the desert and thought she would die. God was with her, and she was with her son too. He would grow up to be a great warrior, an expert with a bow and arrow. And years later, he would have kids of his own, and then they would have kids, and Hagar would become a great nation too. But even while Hagar's nation became great, they kept on wandering around the desert. And as they wandered, they wished that they had a true home, one where no one would be mean to them and where they wouldn't be thirsty. The well reminds us of how Hagar was thirsty in the desert and God provided water for her. Just like them, God is with us and provides for us too. Tomorrow, we are going to learn about one of Abraham's grandsons. See you tomorrow.